What if we were supposed to dress the way we feel? I guess we wouldn't be able to lie as often as we do. And people wouldn't need to try and figure out what's going on inside, because our physical appearance would always reveal. Broken people are attracted to broken people. I believe this is true. So they can fit in the cracks of broken people and hide away from the truth. Why rush to make yourself whole again when you're still trying to manage the pain? Rushing to move past this broken state just so you can be broken again? Nah. Give me a space to hide in. And at the same time, you can take shape in my broken space. Hurt people hurt people. I am beginning to believe that this is the case. How can I express something that is true to me? I'm always in a hurting state. I'm good at what I do, but it's not necessarily who I am. I know hurt in so many different languages. I take every opportunity to speak it whenever I can. But this was never a part of my intended plan. And I'm not trying to be this kind of man, but each time I find happiness and peace within, humans attack me with their legions of demons. Broken people hurt people. There's no denying this truth. So does that mean we'll always be treating casualties for something that's actually curable? Or is it that people need to address their insecurities and unpack their uncomfortable truths? Yes, you brush your shoulders off, but your burdens are still strapped to you. You are afraid to unpack them because you fear anything that will question the comfortable you. Yet every day you speak about growth. You welcome new days, new weeks, new months, new years, new moons. All new things there to help making you a better you. You buy new clothes, new shoes. You even buy new apps on your phones as tools to fix you. Still, procrastination is the drug you run to. It's that self-inflicted, destructive fix that can and will break you. All you're doing is just creating multiple excuses for the unluggage you've been pulling around that's filled with your excuse. Unpack your burdens. Cough up the lies that your insecurities have been feeding you. But just in case you aren't in a place where you're able to, this is all I ask of you. Be careful of the relationships you build until you are able to address the issues that have been internally eating away at you. Everywhere I go, it's filled with so many people. It's crazy how I can feel so alone. Pouring my hurt out to the face in front of me, but it's like I'm speaking to a face made of stone. I honestly feel they don't understand me. The anger in me has found a permanent home. And each time I try to rid myself of it, it keeps coming back, multiplying, as though it's working with clones. Stepping outside, I see people everywhere, people of different shapes, sizes, people of different tones, some of whom I know. So we try to have a conversation. I can see their mouths moving, but to my ears, there are no sounds. Then there are those other occasions where the room I'm in is filled with people, a familiar setting, so I should feel at home. But my mind is only fixed at identifying a potential exit opportunity so I can take advantage of it and make my way home. So many times I've sat in the car, so overwhelmed with life, with so much pressure on my dome. I can feel the tears welling up in the glands in the back of my eyes. God knows if these tears should start to flow. But I can't let these tears flow. Culturally, that's not how I was grown. So I tuck these tears to the side. I man up, stepping out of the car, resetting, and off I go. What do you know about locking yourself away in the bathroom for what feels like hours just so you can be alone? Trawling through my thoughts, drenched in negative, unwanted episodes, telling myself that before I leave here, I must find a reason for me to get up and go. But that's just something I tell myself in order to con myself into just getting up and to just go. Now, if you know me, you know my demons. I always hide them. I never let them show. I bottle my problems internally, finding solutions because that's the only way I know. So, how is this lady, a complete stranger at work, passing me and commenting on the sadness of my demeanor though? I guess my problem-solving skills aren't as foolproof, and I'm possibly being tricked by my ego. But with all that's going on, here I still stand, and I will stay here for as long as I can. And though thoughts may creep in to blur my vision, best believe I understand that's a temporary con. After all these years sitting in life's many lessons, trying to formulate a plan, there's no way I'm about to give up. Solid as a rock I stand. So to my brothers out there who are feeling a little bit abandoned, chin up. That's a part of the whole journey, man. My sister said, if you learn to occasionally be alone, then that's when you'll discover your true potential. So if you're in the reach of my voice, please understand that all these trials and tribulations can turn out to be your most effective weapons. Weapons to help you navigate when the trials are trying to hinder your progression. Solid as a rock I stand, because He's the rock on which I stand. And the Almighty is the architect of my plan. Solid as a rock I stand. Imagine trying to cover up the sun, trying to hide its shine, or to color in the moon in an effort to dim its light. Imagine pouring out the contents of the sea just to hide its identity, or asking mountains not to appear so tall but to bend slightly at the knees. Imagine asking the wind to stand still, to follow the examples of the trees. Imagine my actions hiding the way I feel. Imagine your actions hiding the way you feel. I wanted to cry last night, but I didn't. I could say to you it was for no reason and that I'm fine. That there really isn't anything wrong with me and that I'm all right. That's how comfortable I've become with lying whilst looking into concerned eyes. There's so much bottled up inside of me. But these are the answers that come the easiest as a result of my pride. The turmoil inside changed my whole mood and it affected everyone around me. I had no intention of crying around them, but when I was alone, some type of internal eruption moved me. I started to feel weak, helpless. I started to feel unworthy. I started to ask myself, what is the point of trying so hard daily? I marveled at the thought of entertaining the end game. But the lionheart that is inside of me started roaring loudly, and I responded promptly because there is no give up in me. But that's how it goes when it seems like you aren't getting anywhere in the required time. But everything around you is moving at breakneck speed, while you are stood still with the darkness embracing you with a warmth that's real. You see, asking me to open up is like asking me to walk backwards and be comfortable with the way that feels, knowing there's a cliff behind me and the safety net that was promised isn't real. Society is meant to offer us the support we need, but all I see are people looking at us funny or turning our struggles into memes. In a society that's so forward thinking, I am made to feel less than. Should I ever open up and be honest as a man? Imagine trying to cover up the sun. I guess that would be unnatural. Or coloring the moon, affecting something so special. Imagine disturbing the peace of the sea. I would imagine for nature that would be unhealthy. Or asking mountains not to appear so tall, just so they can appear more friendly. Imagine telling yourself for years that you don't need to speak until one day your cup is completely full and your demons begin to leak. I've been to a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces, but they all seem to be a lonely place. Look at me. Tell me what you see. Nah, really? Look at me. Let your eyes stare past the smile that's saying I'm always happy. Really? Look at me. Listen to me. Tell me what you hear. No, really, listen to me. Don't do it when I have something to say. Let your ears search through the external noise. Let my silence narrate to you the pain I often hide. Really, listen to me. Look at me. Listen to me. Just try to understand me. I'm but a shell. I no longer look for others to save me. I keep digging around inside. I find nothing. My heart is full, so I know I'm not empty. My heart is full, so I know I am not empty. This world is filled with people, still at times it can be very lonely. Rubbing shoulder to shoulder every day, but still feel like I'm the only one occupying the immediate vicinity. Mind games played out in reality. Instability is what gives me my stability. It's my constant state of mind, and in this state of mind, the difficult things have become comfortable to me. They play on my mind, I ignore them and I accept them all at the same time. Look at me. Listen to me. Just try to understand me. That's how we were made where I'm from. The darkness is what we embrace to get things done. We're grown a certain way, then we're condemned when those same methods we use to harvest questionable means of income. Imagine using happiness as the motive for my survival, instead of using the darkness to weaponize my demons. It's like I'm never right but always wrong, even when I'm sitting here being the quiet one. I stand firm wherever I land. The stage is set, but this is one role for which I don't have to audition. Each situation is an addition to my journey, experiences that were previously planned. I've been here before, so I know the answers will come. And I'll be grateful for their many lessons. So when this trial is done, I'll shout out, bring on the next one. Because what is life without showers of rain dampening your mood and weighing down your emotions? But I don't stay there because I know the beauty of the sun. And the sunshine will come. The fact that I'm still here means I'm not done. But wait, I'm doing it again. I'm willing myself to be strong even though I'm still hurting in abundance. Yes, I'm healing, but I expose the scars way too often. And before you know it, they take a seat as an easy entrance, and then the wounds become undone. Now, I'm back to square one. I'm back to square one, but that last square was the last one because I'm done. This is what I've chosen to become. A winter soldier, frozen, iced up every organ, frostbites flowing through my veins to condition my emotions because I'm just tired, man. I am a tired man. Tempted to say, this is what you've done. But again, it has nothing to do with you because it's what I've chosen. Society, you aren't to blame for this, but you've definitely helped with coding the program. Completely frozen, iced up, as cold as ice. My new slogan. Just me thinking through my fingers. And now, my vocals. RVJ.